Dear student, today we are discussing the class 10th level chapter and the chapter name is Statistics. Statistics. In this chapter, there are three parts. One is mean, mode and median. I repeat, mean, mode and median. Today we are only discussing about the mean. And in this part, that is in mean, there are three types of way to find the mean. And today we are discussing these three types only. Next day we are discussing median and mode. There are three formula to find the mean. The formula are: first is direct method, second is assume method, and third is deviation method. So one by one we are discussing these three methods to find the mean in this chapter of statistics. So we are discussing at first the direct method. Suppose this is a class boundary and this is the mid and this is the frequency f, and mid will be denoted as a xi and this is the frequency denoted as a fi, and now this is a fi xi. At first we are discussing the direct method. So in this method there are four part is there. First part is class boundary, then the mid of the class, and third part is frequency, and now the fourth part is a multiple of fi xi. Suppose the first 10 to 20, that is the mid is 15. Similarly, if we take the class boundary 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, according to the direct method we are discussing at first. And the mid is 25, 35, 45 and 55. And now if we take the frequency as a 2, 4, 4, 2 and 10, then the multiple of fi xi, this is the 30 and this is the 100 and this is the 140 and this is the 90 and this is the 550. Now sum of fi and the sum of fi xi. Sum of fi is, if we adding this all, then we get 2 plus 4 is an 6, 6 plus 4 is an 10, 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 plus 10 is an 22. Now sum of this all, 30 plus 100 plus 140 plus 90 plus 550. So this will be 0, 9 and 5, 14, 14 and 4, 18, 18 and 3, 21, 21, then 2 is there, 2 to 4, 2 to 4, 4 plus 5 is a 9. So this will be the 9, 1, 0. And now using the direct method, mean is equal to summation of fi di divided by summation of fi. Now putting the value of 910 divided by 22. Now here 910 divided by 22. Then we get, this is the 30, and now this is the 80 point is there, 366 is there, and 1, this is the 6, 132, 41.36. So this is the mean according to the direct method. So this is the complete of direct method. Now we move to the second method, that is the assume mean method. And assume mean method, we are using the same data. Now we are discussing the second method, that is the assume method. So in assume method, we are using this data. In this data, there are class boundaries here and mid of the class and fi and di. Di is equal to xi minus of a, and the last part is fi di, the multiple of fi and di. And now we are discussing what is the a. A is equal to the sum of this one and that one, max, mean, then divide with 2. That is a is equal to 35, which we are using here. So at first, if we use the 35, 15 minus of 35, that is a minus of 20. And similarly, if we use a 25 as a xi, then we get minus 10. If we use 35 minus of 35, then we get the 0. 45 minus of 35 is an 10. 55 minus of 35 is equal to 20. Now we multiplying. We are finding FIDI. FIDI means FIDI, that is these two multiple. This is the 40 minus of 40, and these two multiple minus of 40 is there, and these two multiple is 0, and this is a 20, and this is the 200. So multiple of FIDI is this, FIDI is this, FIDI is this, FIDI is this, FIDI is this. Now sum of FI is equal to 2 plus 4 is an 6, 6 plus 4 is an 10, 10 plus 2 is an 12, 12 plus 10 is equal to 22. And sum of this, that is sum of FIDI. Sum of FIDI is equal to 40, 40, this is 80, 80 subtract from 200, then we get 200 minus of 80, then you get 120, plus of 20 is equal to 140. This is a 140. Now we are using the assume method to find the mean. The formula according to the assume method of mean is equal to a plus summation of FIDI divided by summation of FI. Now we put the value, and A is 35 and sum of FIDI is 140 divided with 22. Now if we divide 140 with 22, If 22 divide 140, then you get 6.36 is an approximately. So 35 plus 6.36, that is 41.36 or 41.4. So the mean according to the assume method is this. Now we move to the last part, that is a deviation method to find the mean. This is the last part of the day we are discussing. Now we are discussing the last and third method to find the mean is deviation method. So we are using this table to find the mean by using the deviation method. So here A is equal to 35. Now ui is introduced here. Ui is equal to xi minus a by h, and last part is fi ui, and these three part is the same as the second method, that is the assume method. Now if we adding this all, that is a summation of a phi. Summation of a phi is equal to 22, and when we discussing this part using these xi and a and h, then at first we get this 15 minus of 35 is equal to minus of 20, and h is equal to 10. So this is the minus 2, and similarly 25 minus of 35 is in minus 10, divided by 10 is in minus 1, and now 35 minus of 35, 0, 0 by 10 is in 0. Similarly 45 minus of 35 divided by 10 is equal to 1, and 55 minus of 35 is equal to 20. 20 divided by 10 is in 2. So multiplying these two, we get minus 4, 0, 2 and 20. Now sum of fi ui is equal to 22 minus of 8, then we get 14. This is the 14. Now by the using of step deviation method, the mean is equal to a plus summation of a phi ui divided by summation of a phi multiplied with h. Here a is equal to 35 and summation of a phi ui is equal to 14, and summation of a phi is equal to 22, and h is equal to 10. That is 30 plus 140 divided by 22. 140 divided by 22, this is a 6, 132, and 8 is there, and point is there. This is a 3, 66 is there, this is a 14, and this is a 6. That is a 35 plus of this one. So 35, this is a 41.36. This is the mean using the deviation method. So today we are discussing only the mean of the chapter of statistics. There are another two parts is there. These are median and mode. Next part we are discussing median and mode. Hope the given three information, that is the direct method, assume method and the deviation method, will help you to understand this part, that is the mean part. And when you practicing this video will help you to understand this and help you to find the mean